Alright guys, so today we've got my Ford Fusion here. And as you can tell, the headlights are a bit hazed over and discolored. We are going to be using this kit here from, you can get it at AutoZone or Advanced Auto and possibly online somewhere. Mother's New Lens. It comes with these attachments here for your drill.
A polishing pad, 3000 grit, 800 grit, two 500 grits. The 500 grits on the drill right now. You also have a drill Velcro attachment, and you have some polishing compound. Now, if you do get this, I would recommend you get the UV clear coat after this is done to help protect it last a little longer, because this will just get the oxidation off. It'll polish it up nicely, but you will need a protective layer, else this will come back in 6 months.
Thank you very much, sir.
Usually how the kit says you need a spray bottle with water, but if you can, it's easier just to get a little water hose and just go to town with the, if they're really bad like these ones where they're peeling, you start with a 500 grit, but if they're not too bad, you just do the 800 grit, and if they're just slightly oxidized, or it's just like the very thin layer, you can usually just polish them and then re-click up. But these are a little heavy on oxidization, and we're trying to get a nice little fully restored look to them. So I'm start with the 500.
Starting with the 500. And then from there, you are working your way towards the less coarse sandpaper, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for less experienced people doing this, you're going to want to take some painter's tape or some car painting tape and tape around the edges, put your hood up so you're not chipping away at your paint.
Okay.
Oh.
And if you have a vehicle that the headlight assemblies are easy to pull out of the car on, then that's another option for you. This particular car, you have to take the front bumper cover off, I believe. So we're just doing this. And once again, just running water down there, starting with the more coarse sandpaper and wet sanding. And yeah, just work our way down, make a few passes with that, and get to the less and less coarse paper.
And you do not need a lot of pressure when sanding, and you want to keep it low speed, between 600 800 RPM. There's no way to measure that on a drill. Just like put it on speed 1 if you have one of the 1-2 drills. This is just an impact, so you just got to be easy on the trigger and don't do this. Keep it like this.
Okay.
If you go too fast, it will jerk you around.
Gotcha. We're using, we're going on the other side now with the same sandpaper.
We have the 800 grit now.
800 grit, okay. So we're on the next step. Go.
And the higher grit you go, the tiny bit more pressure you could do, the little faster you can go with the drill, because it's less abrasive.
Okay. So when you get to the less coarse sandpaper, you can put a little more pressure on there without worrying about digging into the actual housing itself. Alright, that's just kind of how he's doing that there.
And as you go do this more and more and more to it, it will get less yellow, but it will get more foggy. And that's just the micro scratches taking away the layers of the oxidization off. That's why you want to do a polish to fill in those micro cracks once you hit after the highest grit sandpaper. That's why you also want to do a clear coat as well.
Okay. All right, moving on to the left side. Do you recommend anything else?
Another thing else, make sure you want to spray the cameraman.
Oh my goodness! Did you see that? He sprayed the sandpaper first. Just making passes, working his way down. Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and edit out some of this.
Another helpful tip, if you've got another person that can help you, they can spray the water hose, where you can use 2 hands to hold the drill. That'll keep it from jerking around and less chance of you nicking your paint.
Awesome. Alright guys, so just to go over this again here, a little correction. The most coarse stuff that is in the kit is the 800 grit. That's what you start with. And then there's 1500. And then the final buffing would be with this 3000, which pretty much just feels like a cloth at that point. But it's also padded, so you can put a little more pressure on it. And won't hurt anything. Oh, and if I wasn't clear before, we are not sponsored by Mothers or anything. We bought this ourselves, and just wanted to make a video to try to help you guys out if you were curious about this kit here. Okay. One more helpful tip here: make sure you spray your sandpaper off before use, as you do not want any debris on the sandpaper. Otherwise, it might gouge or scratch the headlight.
You also want to make sure you clean the headlight with some window cleaner or any soap or anything to get rid of any dirt or any grit that might be embedded in the headlight, because you don't want the sandpaper to catch it, because it will catch it, and then it will leave deep swirls.
So clean the headlights off before you start. Use some window cleaner.
Window cleaner, degreaser, dish soap, whatever you got laying around.
Okay.
This headlight so far, there's almost no yellowing left. They're getting a little fogged over.
Getting a little fogged over. No, not much yellowing left. All right. Looks like he's getting a little faster now with the less coarse stuff there. Yeah, that's clearing up. And what you just saw there with him going kind of fast, that was the 3000, 3000 grit. That was really soft, so that's why he was going fast like that. And oh my goodness, what a difference. And we haven't even put the compound on it yet. But
that would have looked like with clear coat.
Okay, and as you can see, there's a little bit of bronzing on the bottom there, and so we're going to go over that one more time and repeat the whole procedure, but that's a lot better than it was. Wow, that one looks almost brand new there.
Yeah, almost brand new.
Wow. We're going to go over the right side one again there.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like after a couple treatments. We finally hit it with the 3000 grit sandpaper. There's the driver's side. And this is how the passenger side turned out. We did hit this one with a 1500 grit again, and my guy looks almost brand new. As soon as we polish it here, it should look like a brand new one. And another new addition to the Big Ben's Cars and Cycle family. He picked himself up a Honda dirt bike. Alrighty folks, now we're on the final step of polishing while Big Ben's off riding on his dirt bike. How shame of him not recording his little drive with it. Leave me here alone. We got the Mother's Power Plastic 4 Lights plastic polish. Nope. And we got they call this the Powerball 4 Light foam pad tool. What you want to do is you want to get this a little bit wet, not a lot. And you want about a nickel size dab of polish on the foam pad. Doesn't take much, a little goes a long way. And then you smear it on the headlight, and then as soon as you get it smeared evenly, about 1,000, 2,000 RPM with the drill, you polish up your headlight. And this is what it currently looks like before. All it takes is just a little nickel sized dab of polish. Then you just smear it all over the headlight. And after you get it evenly smeared on the headlight, you take your drill about 1,000, 2,000 RPM and you polish it in. However many times you need until it comes nice and crystal clear.
And here is the finished product, you guys. Oh my goodness.
A couple rounds of polish. Looks pretty good. It's got a couple small spots here and there. It's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. We don't have a clear coat, so I can't make all this kind of disappear. But this is kind of what it looks like after a polish.
Wow, that is so clear. Wow. Here's the other side.
Same with the driver's side. Still looks pretty good. This one was a little bit more rough than the other side, so it's got a little bit more of the spotting from the old clear coat I couldn't get off. Some of it gets right on the edge. It's more difficult to sand without hitting the paint because you don't want to take paint off. But we get one of it's a Sylvania UV clear coat. You will be able to make all these shiny, fadey little spots here where the old clear coat still is kind of disappear behind the new clear coat, and it'll look basically brand new. These were, I believe, $200 headlights on eBay.
160, 170.
And for 30 bucks, we were able to store these, make them look nice. Hopefully get some clear coat, polish it up, clear coat it, and hopefully they'll last a year to 2 years before needing it again.
Yahoo! Well, that's what you can expect, guys. Once again, not sponsored or anything. Just wanted to show you how to use that kit and show you the results. So thank you so much for watching. Okay. I appreciate it. Bye.